Good afternoon everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Tuesday the 24th of January 2023 and tonight we're off back to the International Stadium. It is Gateshead versus Wrexham in the National League. So here I'm in Gateshead. It's a league game, but financially we're worlds apart. That's the cut and dry of it. And going into this game tonight, Wrexham currently find themselves in second place in the National League table and only need a point to go top, bearing in mind that Notts County's game away to Solihull this evening has been postponed. As for us, we are still in 21st place, which is fourth bottom and sadly in the relegation zone. But in no means in bad form. Obviously, in our last game, we overcame Oldham 3-1 in the FA Trophy. Unfortunately for us at the weekend, our home game against Dorking was postponed because of the weather. I think it was the Chesterfield video I said this, where I don't believe in free hits when it comes to league football, and my stance on that does remain the same. But let's face it, this is not the sort of game our season's going to be judged on. We shouldn't get ourselves too downbeat if things don't go our way tonight. So I think it's one of those where you just got to go into it with a bit of perspective more than anything. But I am looking forward to this night. I do have every faith in the lads to just go out there and give it everything they've got. And the thing is, Wrexham's away record isn't spectacular, and I'm sure our lads will be right up for it. I think overall we gave a fairly respectable account of ourselves when we played Wrexham at the racecourse back in August. The only issue was once we started to play a bit, we'd already conceded two early goals, and I mean the red card in that game didn't help our cause. But this is a new game tonight. They've done a lot of travelling over the last few days. Of course, they've got Sheffield United in the FA Cup to come this weekend, which is something I've absolutely no doubt whatsoever their players may have half an eye on, because on the BBC they'll fancy themselves to cause the upset. So it'd be interesting to see what sort of approach they take to this game tonight. Of course, the league has to be the priority for them and getting out of it, but you never know. That's the beauty of football. I mean, look at Darvel against Aberdeen last night, and I think while we're on the subject of Scottish football, I'd maybe regard, if we win this game tonight, I'd maybe regard it as being similar to when the likes of St Johnstone, Kilmarnock and Motherwell beat Celtic or Rangers in the Scottish Premiership. That's really how it's become in terms of Wrexham's finances versus the rest of the league. But let's head on down to the International Stadium and find out how it all unfolds.
We have number 21, Mark Howard. Number 3, Callum McFadden.
So the team's warming up. Wrexham getting ready just down here. Looks like they're going to be in red this evening. And we're getting ready head on here. Of course, going to be in a home kit because it is a home game. So let's get into the football. Seriously, all over the place. Don't cheer too soon.
Get over it, man!
Go on! One coming. What? Yeah. Hey! This is just going to backfire on us, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. Go on! Go on! Come! Yeah. Terrible ball. Well, man can drive. Come on. Come on, referee. Good lads. Half time, Gateshead 0, Wrexham 0. It's 2023 and Matthew DeCiccio still gets to referee at National League level. Mind-boggling, but has to be said, a very commendable effort from us so far in this game, and if anything, we've been the ones that have had the better chances, the best. There hasn't been that many chances in the game generally, but the ones that have been, Danny Elliott had a shot which the keeper was forced to tip over, then shortly before half time Adam Campbell's tried to slide one past him, but he's just played it into his bum more than anything else. Wrexham have been surprisingly quiet, I must say. I mean, there was a free header which was basically straight down Philip Marshall's throat, but other than that, right, not really created that much. Of course, I do have the personnel to crank it up a little bit, and I wonder what the game plan actually is, if it's just to try and hurt us when we're a little bit vulnerable, maybe let us push bodies forward a bit more and try and catch us on the break. Like, I'm really not sure, but yeah, got to be happy with our display so far, that you must say, and if we carry it on, then we are going to get chances again in the second half, so you just never know, but we'll soon find out. Come on, Marshall! He didn't give offside. Such a scrappy ball as well.
Oh, where's my Gateshead man?
2-0. It's the game over now. Is this Gateshead against Wrexham, or is it a Coldplay concert?
Just stop it, shut your shit, man!
try your best, but you don't succeed. 6 minutes of added time at the end of this game. Full time, Gateshead 0, Wrexham 3. I think they just turned it up a gear in the second half, really, didn't they? And it was, in the end, it just became a bit too difficult for us to deal with. But it certainly wasn't through lack of effort on our behalf or anything like that. At the end of the day, as I said before the game, this is not a game that we're going to be judged on, and I still stand by that. I mean, I'm a little bit disappointed with the manner of the scoreline, because I don't think it was really a 3-0 kind of game, to be honest with you. I mean, I think a couple of avoidable mistakes on our behalf. It is what it is, unfortunately. Wrexham have got some very good players. They're probably like, maybe say League One standard players, really. So that's what we're up against tonight. It's just one of those where we've just got to dust ourselves down and move on as quick as we possibly can, because we've got another big game coming up this weekend away to Wealdstone. I know Wealdstone are doing well and beat us earlier in the season and that, but play to our strengths as a result in that game for us. Like, it'd be silly to think otherwise. So it's down to us just to maybe have a bit of a debrief, just see what was good about the performance, because there was positives, especially in the first half. Maybe look at things that we didn't do quite right, because I think that for the first two goals at least, there was a couple of avoidable mistakes, really. So it's frustrating on that front, but as I say, just got to dust ourselves down and move on as soon as we can. But that is that for this video, and I'll of course be back on Saturday with that Wealdstone versus Gateshead game. It's actually going to be a video split over 2 days, as I am heading down south on Friday night. But till then, take care, and I'll see you later.